Sin. Yeah. Check it. Yeah. Look. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight.
But one thing I just could never understand was that she could have everything under control except for her old pimp boyfriend, Lester Diamond.
Jen, you know I got other people in this. I got partners. But I want you to understand that I am looking out for you in this thing, okay? You're gonna get yours back. You're gonna get back first. Okay?
Right. Yeah.
Where you going? Where are you? You're in that place. Where are you?
Here.
No, you're not. Where are you? Where are you?
I'm always here for you.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin. Coming back with another one, man. And as y'all can see, I'm coming live from the Rose Garden, man. Take a look at it. Take a look at it, man. Y'all already know I got to thank the Most High real quick for waking me up, giving me another opportunity to be great. Shout out to my bro. But real quick, though, listen, man. I don't know how many more examples is it going to take for us men to wake up. We didn't have people in our reality show us, you know, what not to do. We didn't have movies show us what not to do. And we still do the total opposite. You know, we still do the total opposite. We still try to turn hoes into housewives. You know, we still don't listen. We still get married. You know what I mean? Not knowing if she the right one, just going off of looks. We still have babies, you know what I mean, with these women. You know, we impregnate them, you know, not even sure if she the one, you know, because we want to be reckless. You know, we didn't have movies show us what not to do. Movies like Blow, you know what I mean, with Johnny Depp and Penelope Cruz. You know, she fucked that whole thing up. Yeah, he was wild and doing his thing or whatnot, but she the one that got him busted in the end. You know, she the one that got him popped off in the first place. You know what I mean? She the one that was, you know, wild and out of control, you know, snorting all the cocaine, you know, fucking up everything, had him all off his square. Yeah, he had other situations happening, but she didn't make it any better. She wasn't a solid piece. She wasn't that queen to tell him like, hey, you know what I mean? Let's do this and do that. Maybe we should just not do that or pay attention to that, or let's make these moves so we can better ourselves and our family. Nah, she was too busy getting high. You know what I mean? You had Scarface. She wasn't no good. Another bird brain. You know what I mean? And Scarface, all she did was get high. All she did was get high. She didn't contribute anything to Scarface's process. She didn't contribute anything. In a lot of these cases, you're going to have these women, right, that don't know nothing. A lot of them bird brains. All they do is have their looks. All they can do is depend on their looks. They don't know how to do anything else. So all they do is have their looks to get by, you know, that don't help in their process. That don't help in our process. You know, because we don't, in a lot of cases, too, it's our fault for not being disciplined, for just going by looks. You know what I mean? For turning these hoes into housewives, knowing they were skeezers. You know what I mean? Then you have Casino. Casino was like the creme de la creme of what not to do. And guess what? Sam Rothstein still did it. De Niro still did it. You know, knowing. And then listen, all it took was one gold-digging sack chaser and one simp in Casino to bring down the whole empire. All it took was them two to bring down the whole empire. And Sam knew what she was. He knew she was out there hustling. He knew she was a gold digger. He knew she was a sack chaser. And guess what? He tried to turn that hoe into a housewife. He tried to turn her into a housewife. Meanwhile, she taking his money and giving it to Lester over there. She taking his money and giving it to Lester Diamond. You know what I mean? She the one getting deeper on drugs and all that other shit. She brought down the whole empire. She was the one fucking and sucking on his best friend, Nikki, Joe Pesci in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we didn't have all these examples laid in front of us as men, and we still do the exact opposite. We still do the exact opposite, and I don't understand. You got even New Jack City. You know what I mean? You got New Jack City with Wesley Snipes and my brother's keeper. You know? And when everything started going downhill, when Wesley started poking old girl that G Money used to smash. So now G Money mad about that. And now he off his square. He doing things out of his characteristics. You know what I mean? He doing things that he normally wouldn't do. He off his square. And that's when he had, you know, gave the okay for Pookie to be in the drug house. See, if G Money was focused, right? If he wasn't all focused on Nino smashing his chick, he would have known that that was a bad idea, knowing that Pookie was a ex-crackhead. See, and listen, a lot of y'all probably laughing like, y'all, this dude using movie shit, it ain't real life. Listen, these things are real life. Because just because of the fact that Nino was smashing the chick, a broad that G Money didn't even care about like that. He knew, G Money knew she was a jump off. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that Nino was smashing that, his brother, you know, he lost all track of what he was supposed to be doing, which is taking care of the money, taking care of the business, taking care of the Carter, you know. And I'm bringing these examples up to let y'all know, man, all it takes is one simp and one gold digger that could bring down an empire just like Casino. You know what I'm saying? And we got to wake up. We just can't be looking at these looks. All of these chicks at the beginning, right? They all was beautiful. You know what I mean? Penelope Cruz and Blow, beautiful. Michelle Pfeiffer and Scarface, beautiful. You know what I mean? Sharon Stone and Casino, beautiful. Beautiful as hell. Even the thought up in New Jack City, she was dope. She was dope. Ass was fat, had the short Halle Berry hair. She twerking in the club. Yeah, Nino was like, eee. You know what I'm saying? Nino was like, yo, but G Money, you know what I mean, caught feelings. He caught feelings to the point to where he even started smoking crack in that movie. We've seen this. I've brought this up. You know, when it comes to these females, man, dudes lose their mind. And that's why we need to have total control. That's why I wanted to bring up these examples, because these things was placed in front of us to see. To see. This is on screen. We all seen these movies that let us know, listen, these hoes will take the whole empire down. If you let it, if you fall for it, if you have no control, these females will end everything. They will fuck your life all up. That's what these movies said. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? My allergies. Look at all these trees and all this shit falling out here, man. Listen, this make your allergies go up. Plus it's wet. But yeah, man, y'all gotta understand. These shit's been out here for us to see and wake up, but a lot of us still don't wake up. We still out here going by these looks. We still out here lacking control. We still out here chasing women. We still out here going in them raw, just busting and releasing all our energy into them. And guess what? That ain't where it's at. See, now all of these examples that I gave y'all, right? When it came to Scarface, when it came to G Money in New Jack City, when it came to Sam Rothstein, right, in Casino, you know what I mean? When it came to all of those people, when it came to motherfucking Johnny Depp and Blow, if they would have just stayed focused, guess what? They would have had the world. You know what I mean? Old boy wouldn't have got locked up. You know what I mean? The Carter would have never failed if G Money would have stayed focused and Nino would have stayed focused. You know what I mean? So if Sam Rothstein would have stayed focused, listen, he probably would have still been running the casino to this day, because that was based on a true story. But nah, he had bought Ginger in. You know what I mean? He tried to turn that hoe into a housewife, and she started fucking on the homie now. And mafia rules, right? If the bosses find out that your wife is banging another mafia member, everybody dies. you get killed. You ain't even do nothing. Your girl the one that's fucking on your homie. So yeah, you get killed, and your girl get killed, and your homie get killed, and probably your homie's wife, if he married, she probably get killed too. See, that's how serious those mafia rules was. You know, that's how serious that shit was. They didn't play about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a no-no. Because guess what? All that friction that get caused in the mob just because it is broad, guess what? All y'all gotta go, because if the feds find out what we doing and they get a hold of her, guess what? She gonna tell on everybody. So the mob wasn't gonna take that chance. See, but all it took was these guys to stay focused on the bag, stay focused on themselves, stay focused on bettering their life, then none of these shits wouldn't have happened. None of these things or these situations wouldn't have happened. But it's always a female. It's always a female that throws a wrench in these things. And you see that in real life. You see somebody like PJ Washington, you know what I mean? He made it, put in all this work to get to the NBA, but he slipped up with Brittany Renner, and now look, he paying a shitload of child support. It's all the attention is on him in a bad light. You know what I mean? All these things when he should just be focused on bettering his game in the league, and now he can't focus on that because now he got a child to worry about. Now his child support, he getting hit for child support. Now he in the news headlines, he getting put on YouTube in these videos and shit like that. Listen, if he would have just stayed focused and did what he was supposed to do, none of these things would happen. See, and this happened in real life with a lot of people that's on their way to success, but then when they run into these women, then boop, they hit the ground. They hit the ground. They hit rock bottom because they got involved with the wrong female instead of just focusing on themselves. So I'm here to tell y'all, listen, don't go out like them. You know what I mean? These examples is real and they out there. So if any of y'all that may be watching these, that's, you know what I mean, that's watching this video that may be young, if you young, go check these movies out. Go check out New Jack City. Go check out the movie Blow. Go check out Casino. You know what I mean? You will learn something. You will learn something, man, because, man, this shit happens all the time in real life. But they put them in movies just to wake us up. But us guys, a lot of us men, never looked at it. We look at it as movies when real life, those was lessons, bro. Real life, those was lessons. So listen, if you ain't seen those, go watch them. I'm doing advertising too. Shit, go watch them shits, man, because you can learn a lot. And listen, in this life, right? We got to do better. We cannot let these women take us off what's important. We can't let them take us off our path. And that's why we here. That's why we doing what we doing, because we didn't seen how it done us thus far. We didn't seen we didn't let these women take us to areas where we didn't need to go. We didn't let them take us off track long enough. So now we woke up. We got to continue to stay woke. We didn't unplug from the fucking matrix. We got to keep it that way. We got to keep it that way when it come to these women. Yeah, we going to indulge here and there, but we can't let them take us all the way down. We can't let them take us down at all. At all. You know what I mean? We got to use them for what they here for and keep it moving. The focus is on us and they got to stay there, period. All right? And that's my word, man. My name Jason and Sinn-Take. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get